Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw a king from Clash Royale. So we're going to start with the eyes, and all I want to do is start on the left and draw a curve from left to right. Then going up, and then down for the upper eyelid. And then we're going to go to the right side, leaving a gap in the middle, drawing the same thing on the right side. So just curving around. And then to finish off the bottoms, we're just going to draw a straight line, connecting in an angle both sides. Now let's draw on the pupils. So I'm just going to draw a circle on the inner side of the left side here, like so. And we're going to draw one on the right side. So he's sort of looking over in towards the right, like so. And we're going to draw a small little circle on the top for a highlight. From here, let's move over to the nose. So right in between the eyes, we're going to move down just a little bit and draw in a curve, starting from the left side, curve around, almost like a partial oval. We're going to come down on the right side and just draw in the nostril area on the right. We're going to draw the opposite on this side. So it's almost like the shape of a C, just coming around there. And then just where this intersects with the round of the nose, we're just going to curve up. From here, let's draw in the eyebrows. Just above the left eye, we're going to draw a curve from left to right, a big curve going upwards. From here, we're going to go straight up on the inside. And then on the outside, we're just going to curve and round out. So this line is a little bit longer than the inside here. From this side, we're going to curve up in an angle, come down slightly so that we have this gap be the same length as this line here. And all we want to do is just connect with the inner part of the eyebrow. Let's take that eyebrow and flip it over on the right side. So we're going to start by drawing the inner part of the eyebrow, the line coming straight down. We'll curve out towards the right. And then we're going to curve up the end. Here, let's draw a curve coming up on the outside, stepping down just a little bit, and then connecting the front of the eyebrow to that point. From here, let's get into the mustache. So the top of the mustache is almost like a straight curve going from left to right. So we're going to start just below this nostril here on the left side and curve down. Curving out and down on the right. And from here, we're just going to go straight up on either end. From here, let's draw a curved line going out towards the left and on the right. And from here, we're going to round out the corners going up towards the middle. So in here, there's a little bit of an upside down V. So we're going to come straight down and round out. And then from here, we're going to go straight across, up in an angle slightly, do that upside down V. And then we're going to come back down on the right side with a curve, and then rounding out and just connecting the top of that mustache. From here, let's draw in the mouth. So basically, the upper part of the mouth gets tucked underneath the mustache, but the bottom part of the mouth, because we're going to give a big smile, from left to right, about the width of the outside edge of the eyes. We curve down in the middle, and then back up. Now, to simplify the teeth, I'm just going to step in on the left side and draw an angled line. And on the right, we'll do the same thing, so angling in towards each other. We're going to color the outside area in black. Now, to give the impression of separated teeth, all I want to do is start in the middle between this line, just draw a little line across, and a little line across on the right as well. From here, let's draw in the chin. Now, in the center here, the beard sort of pokes up in the middle. So what we want to do is we're going to start inside of the mustache line right here, curve, in and then up towards the lip. We're going to take that and draw the opposite flipped over here. So curving down, so there's a point in the middle and coming up on the side. From here, connecting the upper part of the face, just underneath this eyebrow, we're just going to curve out in towards that mustache. On the right side, we'll do the same thing, so curving out. Now we want to give the beard a little bit of a three-dimensional shape. So from the corner here, right where the mustache meets the face, we step in a little bit. We're going to curve outwards. Curving out. So we got these two curves coming out this way. I want to connect these with a curve, but it gets a little bit pointy in the middle. It's not a hard point, but just enough so that it's noticeable. So from here, we'll round out that tip and curve up on the right side. Now, to give it that third dimension, because it's got some thickness to it, I want to go from this point, come down at an angle. Coming down on an angle on the right side, so they're both coming down and in. We're going to connect those 2 points with that same curve. So going down, we're just going to follow that line to that sort of that rounded point. And come back up on the right side. From here, let's draw on some ears. So on this side, we're just going to tuck an ear in behind the head and the mustache. So just around about here. And then we'll just draw a little inner ear detail like that. Let's draw the same thing on the right side. Curving around, and then a little line like that. From here, let's draw in the brim of the crown. So right in between the eyebrows, I'm just going to draw a curved line. We're going to draw that twice, just to show some thickness. On the left side here, I'm going to curve around like this. On the right, we'll do the same thing, just to show that the crown sort of curves around the head. On either side, I'm just going to draw a line here, just to show a little bit of hair detail and just fill out that side of the head. Let's go up and draw the crown. So on the left side where this curve is, we're going to go straight up in an angle. On both sides, so it's coming up. And then we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve. Going up in the middle, and coming back down on the right side. Let's draw in some gems. So in the center here, there's a diamond. Starting from the top, come down in an angle, almost like an upside down V. And then we'll draw a V just connecting that. On the side here, we want to show that the gems sort of wrap around the crown. So starting at the top, we'll come out, and we'll come back in. On the right, we'll do the same thing. So coming out, and then going back in. Now let's finish off the crown. On either end, we're going to step in and draw an angled line going up. Both sides. Now from here, it's actually like a curve, but there's these little steps taken out along the way. So from this left side, we're going to curve up. On the right, we'll curve up. We're going to come straight down on both sides. Now we're going to follow this curve in just slightly, not too much, maybe a little bit more than that. And then from here, we're going to go straight up again, both sides. Then we'll connect those 2 points with a curve, going right around. Let's close that gap off there. Now to give this crown top some thickness, go from this corner, come down at an angle. Sort of aim towards that gem, and then we'll come straight down. So from this corner, aim towards that gem there, and then come straight down. So it kind of looks like there's some thickness to that crown. Okay, from here we're going to draw in the body. So we got some shoulders up here. The body is quite long, the legs are quite short. So right about beard height, right about here we want to draw in the shoulders. So right here, I just want to curve out. Curve it out and down on both sides. Now we're going to draw the top part of the cape. So here, we're going to curve in towards each other, but we're going to leave a gap in the middle. So from here, I'm going to curve in, right about there, leaving that gap, and we'll curve up on the right side. Now there's a clip, a gold clip that kind of goes across here. There's 4 rectangles connecting both sides of the cape. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in the middle, leaving a gap. I'm going to draw a rectangle going out to the left side. So the top, side, and the bottom. Now there's one more over beside it, but we're going to angle it slightly. So this line is going to angle out a bit. Go out and up. Let's take those 2 and flip them over on the side here. So starting with the inside, going across, and then down. Angle the 4th one just slightly, going across. We're going to connect these with 2 lines right in the middle, going across. From here, we're going to take these 2 points and just angle inwards and just tuck it in underneath the beard and behind this clip. So going up, sort of aim towards the nose and behind. So aiming towards the nose, up and behind. From here, let's draw in the tunic. So I'm going to have him standing with both hands on its hips. We're going to draw the tunic cloth coming down towards the belt. So we'll start by coming in a bit here. We want to leave room for the arm. So right here, I want to curve down and out on both sides. Going down and out. From here, I'm going to draw in the belt because he's got a huge belt clip in the middle, a crown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle here, along the bottom. So this is where the belt would be. I'm going to go across with a curve. From here, I'm going to go up in an angle to one side and up in an angle to the right. Let's close that off there. And then from the top, I'm just going to flatten off the tops. We're going to come down in an angle on both sides, and then we're going to go up slightly higher than the ones on the side, leaving a gap in the middle because we're going to flatten that top off. Now what we want to do is we want to trace the inside with a straight line. So starting up here on the left, we're going to come down at an angle, go across with a curve, going up on the right side. Now from here, I just want to come down at an angle, and then we're going to come up towards a point in the middle, like so. Let's draw on the belt. So see where I stopped here on the tunic? I want to draw a line that intersects this. So going across it, so it passes that line. Let's close that gap off there. And on the right side, we'll do the same thing. So passing the line slightly. We're going to come down with 2 straight lines on both sides. You want to make sure that these lines don't go past below the bottom of this belt clip, because we're going to curve and tuck this in behind that crown. So, okay, from here, let's draw in the bottom part of this tunic. So from here, we're going to imagine this line coming behind that belt and just curving down and in on both sides. We're going to come down and in. Let's flatten off the bottoms, go straight across both sides, and then from here, I want to tuck these in towards a point right about here. So I'm going to find the center point, come up a little bit, and draw a point. Draw a line going up, and then we'll draw a line coming down towards the right side. Let's trim this tunic out. So from this line, we just want to step in and just trace around, including the bottom. And we're going to go up towards the center point, and then come down on the right. Now we're going to go up, and then just tuck this in underneath the top of the cape there. From here, let's get into the arms. So I'm going to draw the fist here, and the arms sort of just fold in behind. So we're going to have to draw the fist first because they overlap on top of the arms. So here we want to draw a fist here. So what I want to do is I'm going to start with the index finger first. Starting right here, I'm going to curve around like this. We're going to overlap some fingers underneath. So here, just behind this belt, I'm going to draw a curve like this. Step down, drawing one more curve. And then one final curve around, like this. And then from here, I just want to curve all the way around and then back into the body, so for the thumb. From here, I'm just going to draw a little curve like that, just to show a little wrinkle in the hand. Let's draw on the cuff of his top. So from here in the back of the fist, I'm going to draw a curve that goes around, almost like a circle, goes and tucks in behind the body. From here, I'm going to draw on the arm. So from up here, I'm just going to draw a curve that tucks in underneath that cape. Take that arm, we draw the exact same thing on the right side. So from here, let's draw on that index finger first. So curving in, we're going to tuck this in behind this belt, come around like that. We're going to overlap some fingers. So drawing some curves coming out right here, and then we're going to curve all the way around, and then just tuck this thumb in behind that finger. We'll draw a little wrinkle for the thumb. Let's draw in the cuff, so starting up here, curve around that fist, and just come in behind that hand. Up here we're going to draw the upper arm, coming across like this. If you want, you can draw a little wrinkle for the elbow. So right here, I'm just going to draw a curve like this. From that intersection here, from that crack there, we're just going to draw 2 curves coming out. From here, let's draw in the legs. Now he's got some puffy pants on the top. They go down to a thin, tight, sort of like stocking. So on the side here, just where the belt and this tunic meet, I'm going to curve out and tuck this back in. Imagine this curve coming around and up. Do the same thing on the right side. So from here we're going to curve out, tuck this in behind the tunic, come around and tuck this back in underneath. Let's start with the left leg first. So he's got some big, thick knees coming down to a thin ankle. So from here, I'm just going to curve down towards the ankle. So curve coming in, and on the back here we're going to curve in the opposite direction. From here, let's start with the heel. I'm going to draw a little curve for the heel. I'm going to draw the bottom of the foot. He's got some really tiny feet. So I'm going to draw a curve that goes across, but along the way, so we got the heel, I'm going to step up a little bit, and then curve to the front of the foot. From here, I'm going to draw a straight line going up for the toe. From here, I want to curve up right into that ankle. So going up, but right here, I'm going to draw a buckle. So I'm going to draw a line, and you can see that it sort of overlaps on top of that line, going up, coming down, and connect that with a straight line. From this point, I'm going to curve down and straight into that ankle line. Let's trim out the sole. So right here, it's going to come up, straight across. Let's draw the exact same thing on the right side. I'll show you that again. So start with the inner part of the leg. So coming down right here, and then we'll go to the outside of the leg. So the front of the leg will curve in the opposite direction, coming down. Start with the heel. So I'm drawing that little curve of the heel. We're going to draw the sole first. So we're going to curve, go straight up. We're going to curve to the front of the shoe. So curving out, we'll flatten off the toe. Now we're going to curve up into that ankle, but up here we're going to draw that buckle. So let's start with the buckle first. With an angled line, draw two lines coming down in an angle, and cap that off. We'll round out and close that toe off like that. We'll close off the heel with a straight line, step up, go across like so, and then right here, I'm just going to curve down straight into that ankle. Let's draw in the cape to finish this off. So up here, this cape is going to come down. So right about here, we're going to curve down and flick it out at the end. On this side here, we're just going to curve outwards. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve, but we're going to tuck these in behind the legs. So right here, continue on between the legs. And then up here, we'll finish it off by connecting to the right side. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's the king from Clash Royale. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like and share this with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.